Today we are going to talk about the horror mystery movie titled A Stranger in the Woods. The plot has an intriguing story with a surprising twist at the end, so if you're a fan of mysteries, this one is worth your time. The film opens by introducing Edith, a film student who is eager to become a successful filmmaker. As part of her final term assignment, she must shoot a documentary. However, Edith is uncertain about the subject of her documentary, feeling lost about where to begin. Her teacher, Gregory, suggests she make the film about a mysterious man named Victor, who has been living in the woods for years, isolated from society. Gregory warns Edith that Victor is a recluse, antisocial, and has claimed that someone has been watching him recently. It becomes Edith's job to interview Victor, bring him and his story to the world, and uncover the truth behind his solitary life. Upon reaching the remote location in the woods where Victor lives, Edith is warned that she won't have cell service. Gregory advises her to find a spot with network access in case she needs to send videos or contact him. When Edith arrives at Victor's house, an older man with a thin appearance and scraggly hair greets her. She asks for Victor, and the man initially claims that Victor is dead. Edith is taken aback, disheartened by the thought that her documentary subject is gone. However, the man suddenly laughs, admitting that he is Victor. Relieved and excited, Edith starts to engage with Victor, who offers her tea and insists they will begin filming the following day. As Edith explores the house and prepares for the documentary, she notices peculiar details. The refrigerator, for instance, is stocked with numerous bottles of red wine. The wine is unusually thick and dark, unlike anything Edith has seen before. Later that night, as Edith tries to sleep, she is startled by strange noises. She investigates but only finds Victor in his room, seemingly unaware of the sounds. Edith notices that 2 bottles of wine are missing from the fridge, but she brushes it off. The next morning, Edith begins her interview with Victor, asking him why he chose to live in isolation. Victor explains that he never fit into society, feeling disconnected from people, and decided to live in the woods permanently. He mentions that he used to work as a taxi driver, encountering all sorts of strange passengers who would share news of the city. As the interview progresses, Victor talks about how the trees sing to him, and he encourages Edith to listen to them too. At one point during their conversation, Victor becomes visibly frightened, staring out the window. He claims that the stranger who watches him daily is there again. Edith looks outside but sees nothing. She grabs her camera and zooms in, and to her horror, she spots a man lurking in the distance. Although Edith yells at the man to leave, he quickly disappears. As the days pass, Edith becomes increasingly unsettled by Victor's strange behavior. During one breakfast, Victor suddenly grows angry and smashes his plate after taking a bite of food. He claims he has a medical condition that prevents him from eating, but his erratic actions make Edith uncomfortable. She begins to suspect that Victor is hiding something dark. Edith continues her investigation into Victor's life. She finds 2 photographs of a woman and child in his wallet but nothing else that indicates his past. Seeking answers, she contacts her grandmother and asks her to research Victor Browning. As Edith waits for her grandmother's response, she has another eerie encounter with a mysterious stranger who throws something at her before disappearing again. While searching Victor's house, Edith discovers a hidden USB drive. When she examines its contents, she finds disturbing photos dating back to the 1800s, including a recent one of herself. Edith is horrified and confused, unsure of how Victor could possess such images. Meanwhile, her grandmother uncovers that Victor Browning has been alive for over 200 years. He has a dark history of kidnappings, murders, and other heinous crimes. Her grandmother warns her that Victor is no ordinary man, he's something far more sinister. As night falls, Edith encounters Victor acting bizarrely, frantically tearing things out of the refrigerator. Victor seems unaware of his actions, and when questioned, he claims not to remember how he got there. This leaves Edith even more convinced that Victor is hiding something dangerous. The tension escalates when Edith confronts Victor, who finally reveals his true identity. Victor confesses that he is a vampire, one who has lived for centuries, preying on innocent lives. He has been manipulating Edith from the start, and Gregory, her teacher, was in on the plan all along. Gregory had sent Edith to Victor to be part of his twisted scheme where Victor and his kind are preparing to take over humanity. Victor explains that he and his vampire kind plan to create a new world where they reign supreme. In a shocking climax, Edith is transformed into a vampire after being attacked by Victor. A police officer, sent to investigate strange noises from Victor's house, finds Edith and tries to stop her. However, Edith, now immortal, kills the officer. The final moments of the film reveal that Victor has escaped to another location, continuing his sinister plans. Gregory, who has been working with Victor all along, promises to send more victims his way. The movie ends with the chilling realization that Victor's army of vampires is beginning to wreak havoc on the nearby town, signaling the start of a new age of terror. The twist that Gregory was involved from the beginning, sending students like Edith to fall into Victor's trap, adds a dark layer of betrayal to the story. In conclusion, A Stranger in the Woods is a compelling horror mystery that unravels the truth about a reclusive man in the woods, revealing a deep and terrifying secret about his supernatural existence. The film leaves viewers on edge, questioning who can be trusted in a world where monsters hide in plain sight. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.